I'm headed to Sevilla, Spain. Let's go. I'm the Mad Traveler. I'm traveling the world, and this is my adventure. This is a street with lots of shops everywhere in the middle of the day in Spain. Everything is closed. No one is around. Yeah, I get the whole idea of the siesta and everything, but how can a country be productive when the whole country sleeps for 2 hours in the middle of the day? Walking around Seville or Sevilla is so cool. I have to say that I'm quite impressed with the cities in the south of Spain. The architecture, the feel, the everything. And there's even this crazy mushroom thing. Look at it. It looks like there's going to be little Smurfs running around everywhere. Everything here, old and new, is the reason you want to be a tourist. But even just on the regular streets, which are like a maze, there's something interesting around almost every corner. This restaurant sprays cold water just to cool people down. And don't forget to enter any churches you walk by, because many of them hold amazing surprises inside.
41 degrees Celsius, 6 o'clock. I'm dying here.
Now a break for some tapas. I got this weird roll thing. Here's an amazing goat cheese platter. Doesn't that look nice? And some disgusting looking spinach chickpea thing. When you're here, don't forget to go to the cathedral. It's really interesting. It even has a minaret from an old mosque that used to stand here, the tower being the only thing to survive an earthquake because it's on Roman foundations. Kansas City in the US actually has a replica of this tower. Going inside, you are presented with what feels like a worship center instead of a church. The layout is cavernous and odd. It's not like any other church. There are altars and chapels strewn about everywhere, it seems. It's pretty crazy looking inside, to be honest. But you really come here to walk up the tower. They have ramps instead of stairs because a donkey used to take the people up here for the call to prayer. It's pretty high up now, and it's used as a bell tower. Here you can see the lovely courtyard and get a really great view of this city. It's a crazy city with streets going every which way, and you're pretty much going to get lost, but it's a lot of fun. Now it's time for a tapas tour. There's going to be lots of crazy food and wine, and food and wine and food and wine. It's just a great time. I loved this tour, and the full version of it is on my YouTube channel, madmanblog. Search for the video Amazing Tapas Tour, and you'll find it there. It's definitely well worth a watch. The next day I head to the Feria, which is a big, crazy, awesome fair in Seville.
You can tell who the foreigners like me are because we're not dressed up. Even the men are wearing suits, dressed to the nines. If I could not wear a suit in this weather, I already feel like I'm dying. Kind of like entering a little fantasy world, a little fairy tale world. Oh my god, I feel like I'm in a western movie. Jesus, wow, look, she's riding that side saddle. Eyes on the horses. Look at that one. The three amigos. These are the casetas, and almost all of them, or most of them, are private. And it's kind of like a private little club, so only people in your group can get into them.
All day they dance flamenco and drink rubajito, basically white wine with vodka. It's kind of a private experience reserved for the elite in the tents. But they also have a more traditional fairground that is really fun to visit. I enjoyed the experience, but to be honest, you do kind of feel like an outsider. Now let's take a tour of where I'm staying.
I haven't shown too much of the hostels that I've been in, but I want to show you a little around this one. Let's start with my room, I guess. 6 beds. It's not very big, but it's by no means the smallest I've ever been in. One thing you'll take note of if you live in hostels is the bed. This is not a comfortable bed. Some lockers.
The bathrooms are down the hall and are pretty clean. Here's one of the private ones. There's also a lot of light in the hostel, and they have free computers to use with internet, and a lovely rooftop terrace where you can have drinks, smoke, do whatever you want. There's also a communal kitchen with toaster, oven, microwave, silverware, plates, everything you'd want, a fridge, and you can use it any time of day. They also have free breakfast and free sangria from 8 to 9 p.m. every night as much as you can drink, as well as having a bar and a really nice, relaxing outdoor area.
Definitely the chillest hostel I've been in so far. Very friendly, very nice. Not the least expensive, but not so bad. Around €19 a night for a 6-bed mixed dorm. Now it's time to sit back and enjoy some sangria. Hostel makes paella on Tuesdays and Fridays. In the free food section, we have a whole bottle of rum and girls.
As you can tell, I'm having a great time in the Andalusian region of Spain. I just love it here in Sevilla. Here I did a couple things for the first time. After traveling for 6 months, I went on my first pub crawl and my first free walking tour. And I gotta say, I can't believe I didn't do these sooner. The free walking tours are tours of a city that are usually led by a university-age guide who's going to show you around the city for a couple hours, tell you the history, interesting facts, and where to eat and drink. The tours are free, but they expect you to tip at the end. However, you can come and go as you please, and if you don't like the tour, you don't have to tip. Usually people tip between 3 and 5 euros or more. Also, I went on a pub crawl. It was just awesome. I always thought that these would be kind of stupid and boring, but it turns out that they are a lot of fun, especially when you're traveling and traveling alone. We went to 4 bars, all with drink specials, and then we ended up at a nightclub that stayed open until 7 a.m. I made it all the way to 4:30 until I realized that the guides leave you at the last place and you have to kind of find your own way home when you're in the least capable state. So after a brief freak out, I found some other people on the pub crawl staying in a hostel near me, and we sort of meandered on home. But really, the pub crawl and the free walking tour are the 2 best things that I haven't done this entire trip. They're the best way to meet people when you're traveling alone, and it was a lot of fun. If you're traveling, definitely seek one of these 2 things out. Sevilla is a great place and I had a lot of fun, but now it's time to go to Madrid and meet up with a girl named Regina who I met the other day. We'll see how that goes. Wait, don't go just yet. Make sure to hit that big subscribe button below so you can follow the journey. Tell me what you think about the video in the comments, and if you liked it, hit the like button and give me a thumbs up.